Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Ascetic, adjective, ascetical, ascetically, avoiding physical pleasures and living a simple life, especially for religious reasons. Austere. Redoubtable, noun, redoubtably, causing respect or fear. Formidable. He ultimately was ordained as a priest and declared his devotion to the ascetic life. Worshipping women from afar, he lived an ascetic life, never married, never even consummated a relationship. She used her wealth and energies for benevolent work, ascetic practices, including prayer and teaching the scriptures to other women of nobility in Rome. It is a vision of unlimited human freedom, not within the constraints of an ascetic lifestyle. The churches exemplified ascetic renunciation in part because of their fragility. Father Duran, still in his 20s, was thin with ascetic features and a pallid complexion. Anthony's steadfast commitment to the ascetical life led his fellow Christians to regard him as a living saint. Existing ascetically on bread and yogurt, onions and garlic, he presided thunderously over an Islamic resurgence that shook the world. Vietnam has a redoubtable martial culture, as the United States learned in the 1960s. His powers of analysis were redoubtable, his logic impeccable, his writing astringent and arresting. Mr. Mitchell, a dexterous and intrepid pianist, has been heard lately in groups led by the redoubtable alto saxophonist Tim Byrne. This menace is redoubtable, but it is possible to ward it off. There were widows and widowers of independent means, a few intrepid invalids, and one or two globe-trotting women, the most redoubtable of whom had already been around the world 5 times. His fundamental nobility is a story of the triumph of the redoubtable human spirit and unfailing human capacity for hope. I was somewhat taken aback at his blasphemous analogy, but the redoubtable inspector just chuckled at his own extravagance. Discoursing much or little, how redoubtable we find the shifting face of man.